Hi. Um, okay, that's really weird. Hi. It's interesting because a lot of people will be watching this on YouTube, and this will be the only thing that they see. Um, which is kind of sad. Hopefully, my stream's working now. I don't know what happened. Let's check. Are we live? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. That's never happened before. Maybe my computer was trying to do too much. But we're back. Um, yeah, welcome back. I'm like wondering if I should do all that advertisement for Ocarina again, but I don't think so. So yeah, for those who are watching this on YouTube after, basically my stream died 10 minutes after I started, and I was advertising for Ocarina. Check out Ocarina. Links in the description below. And it's happening on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time after AMT. Yeah. We're gonna go play some PE. Someone makes us will run on your computer. Exactly. We're sold on Oko, don't worry. Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, I'm gonna stream it as well, if that wasn't clear. The event is already scheduled on my YouTube. So yeah, I plan on live streaming that. It'd be a good time. Okay, let's play some PE. We're gonna, yeah, let's jump in. I need to retype this because I've since recopied a stream key. So okay, we're back. Let's turn this thing back on. I'm gonna try to do both AMT and Ocarina. Heck yeah, sus. I am considering it. I'm considering it. We'll see how I feel on Friday. And by that I mean we'll see what time I go to sleep at. Because if I go to sleep at a reasonable time, then I could wake up at 7 a.m. and do AMT and then Ocarina. Hey, cat. Doing good. Yeah, there's... It's been a nice like couple weeks, but specifically like last week there was most of the time when I'm busy I'm doing like readings for law school, and for some reason all my classes just had the readings super front loaded for like a 2 week period, so now I'm weirdly free. Just don't play TI on Friday. Yeah, I would like to play some TI sometime. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Yeah. In for the long haul. I barely feel prepared for Fight Club. Yeah, that's this week too, hey? I tried to talk Patrick into playing you. He said I'm not playing against some stupid PE when asleep. Hey, maybe it's a legitimate PE. Maybe. It's a pretty funny PE, I think. Remember Oboe? What a card. That's what I'm scared of, that it's a legitimate PE. I'm scared too. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it probably isn't, because you still run into the problem that, like, you should still lose out of Centrals. Like, Fuji's still a brick. You can find it out of R&D. So I guess, like, prioritize icing R&D, throw a bunch of cards in archives. But that's the other thing. Like, I need to find my upgrade to put, like, my Daniela to put on archives. Otherwise, I'm just putting agendas in archives. And if you're playing a deck that can just draw and bulldoze into archives, then you're going to get it. And also, the other thing is, you can also just run archives, trash Daniela, and then run back to steal the agendas, because there's no shock or breach domes. So the best I can do is, like, have ice on archives that you don't want to run through twice, which might be a possibility. I heard there might be streams of certain Fight Club matches. I think they're trying, like, I think people are trying to stream as many matches as possible. I'm definitely going to be streaming the match for my team. So my team, TFP+1, is playing against one of the Mental Boss teams, and we haven't totally scheduled when that's going to happen, but once we have that set, I will do my best to stream it if I'm available. Hope it's going well. Thank you. Hope you're doing well too. Getting the last 3 points seems pretty hard with this deck as is, but maybe just the usual PE spam to score 3/1 pointers is enough. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're still going to be a regular PE deck where you put like a single random ice on a remote and then you just put 3/1s behind like a Vampy, and they can't run through the Vampy every turn, but maybe they can. I don't know. I don't think the deck is amazing, but maybe we can get some wins with it. They can also run Archives once and steal nothing to turn off Regenesis. I got blindsided by that interaction recently. Yeah. Exactly. So, yeah, because there's an additional cost there. So I definitely need to ice Archives. Definitely need to ice Archives. But we've got some annoying ice. I don't know if Data Loop's actually what we want, though. Like, maybe Anansi is just better than Data Loop. It probably is. Or probably Unsmiling is better than Data Loop. I don't know. That one's... I don't know. It's too bad the distributed tracing end of the line combo has so much influence. Oh, true. You could play an end of the line. I don't know. A one of end of the line, though. No Rashida? Should there be Rashida? It's super trendy at the moment. I mean... I don't know. Rashida's a one trash. It's a one cost thing that people can trash at Essentials. There's also no Spin Doctors. Because you're PE with 14 agendas. Like, you gotta have slots. And I need card draws. Like, we got that Calvin. The Simulation Reset, I think, is hella cute. And it can replace Spin Doctors. We don't need Spin Doctors, really. Because we just need to, like, shuffle face-up agendas in Archives back in. We don't need face-down agendas can just stay there. Right? Yeah, I can see Rashida being good. Like, what are we cutting for Rashida, though? There's already 2 snares. Like, maybe the Mwanza grid is good enough that we don't need hedge funds? No, that can't be right. We could cut the hedge funds for 3 Rashidas. Is no hedge funds also super trendy? That's pretty funny. It's a bit more common now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 3 data loops probably too many. We could swap that around, but how many ice you want? How many Rashidas? Like, I think you do want Rashida because we just want to draw, right? Rashida actually seems quite good. Should we actually just like change that now? We just cut the hedge funds for Rashidas and play Tithes. Wait, we should have Tithes. Right? Tithe is good. Now I'm just making random changes and hope that nobody joins yet. Data loop. We always want... I think PE always want 3 Tithes. I haven't, like... This is not something that I put that much thought into building. I mean, this is probably fine. What did we want? We wanted Rashidas. We're gonna float influence to play Rashidas. Data loop seems like data loop. Data loop might be a 2 of because we want to put it on archives and only archives. Okay, let's like float influence and play Rashida. Bad idea. I think like Anansi's better. Vampy? Data loop? Rashida. We're gonna play 2 data loop and 1 Rashida as the most janky solution. It's the most janky solution. I think we do want Rashidas. This is not touchable. Our ice. Maybe we don't need Vampies. Okay. Maybe 2 loop is fine. Tithe is great, yeah. People found out that they just wanted to get the job done but didn't need and then some. Yeah, the last stream crashed. I don't know what happened with it, but it did crash. It's never happened before. 9, 10, 11. We have too much ice. Okay, let's do that. And we have 2 more influence for, I don't know, a Nightmare Archive. Okay, we're gonna make it super jank, and we're gonna play a random Nightmare Archive because that's like funny, right? Right. Okay, let's do that. I don't know what's happening. No one's joined, so we have time to edit this. We have a bot. See, I don't want to go and open Twitch and then go and delete that. So we're just gonna leave that there. Oh, it closed. I'm gonna have to retype this. That's so sad. Plenty of influence for 1x forma carry. Oh. I feel like Nightmare Archive is like more appealing, but yeah, forma carry fits into the deck too. Angelique might be an option, assuming the deck is all in on hand pressure. Oh yeah, Angelique. If we cut the Serevnus for Sysantans, do we ever fit the second Nightmare in there? Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I don't know why we have Serevna. Serevna's like just cool, right? But Nightmare Archive is like more rude. But also Angelique is a good shout. Angelique is a very good shout. So we're just like spamming upgrades. This is probably quite good. Oh, it's also 3 influence though? Yikes. Angelique is 3 influence? So we just like cut 2 Unsmilings and the last data loop for 2 copies of Angelique. I feel like Unsmiling is good. I feel like this is just a good piece of ice for us. Next to all of this. But maybe Anansi is good enough? I don't know. Can't imagine why people are lining up to play against... Oh, hi! We have a game. Let's go. Alright. Alright. We'll think about deck edits later. Let's zoom in a lot more than that. Is this a good hand against Zahya? I don't know what we're looking for. I mean, I think Wands was good. Wands is probably like... Well, it's actually hilarious against Zahya. Okay, we're going to keep this. I don't know what we're doing. Building PE workshop. I'll leave Twitch now. Just came around. So you very good. Okay. We drew an Anansi. Now, the great thing about Zahyas these days is that they don't play Diversion. So we can kind of, like, not have... We don't have to, like, credit data loop HQ, because a lot of Zahyas aren't on Diversion. So we can just... I don't know. Put 2 upgrades on R&D? Let's draw first. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, let's go. This is fine. I think if Zahya runs, yeah, we just res it, and then we gain $2 for every card they access, and they gain 1. Is that good for us? Calvin include. Yeah, because we're trying to, like, draw cards, right? Top 10 things said by people about to be diversioned. Buy a band. Okay. Do we give the runner a bunch of money? Yes. Let's both get rich. And they're going to get a House of Knives, which is fine. Oh, they can buy a bands to trash if they want. They could also just buy bands to trash Daniela and Moonpool. It's also kind of bad. They lost Shibboleth. Good to know. Our 1 Vampy is going to be unbreakable, maybe? Also, how's my volume, by the way? Because I'm not using my mic. I'm just using my mic on my computer rather than, like, my microphone. Volume good? Nice. Thank you. Gains 12 from Mwanza. Trashed Moonpool, trashed Daniela. Yeah, that was worst case. But that's okay. Punitive is pretty funny. Sting is fine. I feel like we want to ice R&D more than we want to ice HQ. Oh, but we have Dockland's Pass. Is both players gaining money good or bad for us? Surely 1 more Mwanza trigger is good for us. So, Okay, let's do this. And then we'll maybe, like, start throwing agendas away and data looping. I don't know if this deck works. See, the problem is, like, you might be wondering why we're icing R&D, and maybe we don't need to ice R&D, but I'm kind of scared of losing a random Fuji. Yeah, I don't need hedge fund. Yeah, my audio is lower than normal, because usually I have a microphone set up, but I had a comment when I was doing the BTL video that there's like static or something, so if this is fine and it doesn't have static without the microphone, then I'll just do it this way. Okay, Zahya gains 5, I gain 10. Anemone, good draw. Tithe is also good. I kind of want an upgrade to get rid of this. Maybe we do play Angelique. We just draw again. That's neat. I think Tithe is fine for HQ. We don't want to run R&D. Okay. We want to run Archives. Why do we want to run Archives? World's 24 material. Yeah. Carmen. Fine. Ooh. Is that for data loop? How much of a reg PE are we? Like, enough of a reg PE to make this play, I think. I don't know. I feel like we want the Anemone on Archives, and also the data loop on Archives too. But if we put our ice on Archives, then we're really not doing anything. Oh, we're going to run HQ? Oh, we're running Archives. Okay, fine. I think we do want Angelique. We want Angelique because it's an upgrade that lets us overwrite Mwanza. Okay, that's good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Verbal plasticity. Okay. 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 Draw? We're supposed to be agenda flooded. Why are we not agenda flooded? I don't know what to do now. We put another ice on HQ? So that this Mwanza doesn't trigger? Oh, man. We lost a moon pool earlier. We could sim reset. And then we become flooded. Nah, we don't need to do that. We just like put 2 ice on archives. Yeah, we just like put 2 ice on archives. Oh wait, that's not archives. All right, we gotta stick to the deck's game plan. Nearly MP or 2 damage upgrade is pretty flexible. Very rarely do I build PE though. Yeah, I rarely build PE as well. Love how we're trying to think of ways to turn off Mwanza. Yeah, divert power is good for that too. Well, I think the reason we need to turn off Mwanza is, oh, we can just score that. Right? Install double advance. They have to, like, they take 2, 3, 4 damage, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They take 10 damage. They go draw. Yeah, we can just score this. That is kind of disappointing. It's kind of disappointing that we can just score that. We've built a perfect U. Surely we can't lose now. Yes. Yes, we've built a perfect U. And there's even actually this is like a football touchdown thing. No, not touchdown. Like this is like a football whatever that thing's called. Because we've got the 2 stands here with the upgrades, the double Mwanza. I'm happy to res Tithe, I guess. We're gonna hit a snare here. Okay. Sure. Simulchip. Rugby posts. Metalhead fingers. If we draw... Oh no, we're just dead anyways. Yeah, okay. GG! Good deck. Good deck confirmed. Okay. Rashida seems pretty good. Unsmiling Serevna is underwhelming. Maybe we play Nightmare Archive. I think we do cut 2 of the Unsmilings for another Nightmare Archive. That seems quite good. Oh, but we were talking about Angelique. I don't know. Nightmare Archive and Angelique are both appealing. Never a doubt. Okay. Let's make an edit. The thing is, Nightmare Archive is cute when we install Daniela on Archives and they go and run and they don't steal, then they have to still take the Nightmare Archive. I don't know if that's good enough. Angelique seems quite good. But also it's a trashable. Like, they might just trash it. I don't know. I feel like this is more fun for us, obviously. We're just looking for fun for us cards. Oh, third snare. 8, 9. 9 ice. 9 ice lets us put 1 ice on each. If we draw half our ice, we'll put 1 ice on each server. Too greedy, maybe? Hansi Review, I think, is good. Anemone. We might need the Unsmiling, honestly. Anansi. Okay. I feel like we just made the deck worse. But we're gonna go for it. But I feel like we made the deck worse. Because I feel like we want 11 ice. Do I think I'm going to Italy? I would like to go to Italy. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea because I need to figure out what I'm doing this summer. AKA, like, apply for jobs, which I have. Yeah. So we'll see what job I get for the summer, and then decide from there what whether or not I can make it to Italy. But I will definitely make an effort to go. Good luck with the job on Future Lawyers of Canada. Thank you. Most of my deck building is making decks worse. Yeah, hey. That's fair. That's fair. 9 ice, I think, is not enough for what this deck is trying to do. We have snares and Nightmare Archive. It's so trappy. It's so trappy. Get another Anansi in there, maybe? Instead of a snare? What does snare actually do? It's cute. It's for the Mwanza. It gives us time, I guess. Let's stick it. we just like subject people to PE is what we do when we're bored. The Calvin. 1 data loop. Angelique being 3 influence is quite sad. I was expecting that to be 2. If our plan is to open with Mwanza money every time, we could cut some Hansis for Size and Tens and a Nansi. Oh, if it's open with Mwanza money. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't like relying on Mwanza for money, because that's just not going to happen all the time. Yeah. And I think Hansi, like, fits in-ish with the cards we have in the deck, I think. So it's like a good econ card. Like, I think we just got a bunch of money there because we were up against Zahya, who is willing to run into centrals and get money. Big deal. That's actually a real suggestion. Wait a second. Because Big Deal actually works with Regenesis. We do play big deal, hey? Alright. Let's go down the jank tunnel even more. 3 influence, I think? Oh, it's 5? Yikes. Okay, so we gotta like play 1, cut a Nightmare Archive, cut a Calvin, and play another Anansi. I don't hate that. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let's go edit the deck list. I've always wanted to make Big Deal Regenesis work. I tried a lot of PE going into Worlds, because I thought that if you could make a good PE deck, then it would be really good. I wasn't able to make a good PE deck because all PE decks just lose to random Fuji steals, and all of your threat is like a lot of your threat is like Blood in the Water or Punitive or like damage following an agenda steal. So if the runner finds an early Fuji, then it's like really hard for you to win the game, and I just didn't like that. I can also big deal with pivots, which helps the punitive angle too. I can't pivot into big deal to score Regenesis for the Regenesis trigger. So pivot is less appealing for that reason. I could see it though. I could see it because it's like good for punitive as well. You could also just like pre-pivot. You could pivot for the big deal and then play it the turn after. It's also fine. Patrick, why would you not want to play against this beautiful deck? It's a great question. We should all encourage Patrick to come play. Big deal Mwanza, some high grade chink. And you do it in 1 turn because when you score, the pivot is still in the play area and not trashed. Oh, really? Wait, really? That makes a lot of sense. So I can pivot and play big deal and score Regenesis and still... Okay. Maybe we do play a pivot. Oh, man. Is it over the data loop? Heck yeah. We gotta do it. We just gotta do it. We just have to. There's no question. Now we're back down to 9 ice. Although now we like really want a second punitive because then you can double punitive, but then I think we're going down. Like I'd rather not go down that rabbit hole, right? Although now maybe the Nightmare Archive doesn't belong because I feel like the data loop is actually good. So let's put the data loop back. And now we could play a second punitive. Oh, I don't want to just play a punitive deck, though. Whatever, we're just playing a punitive deck. Snare goes. Yeah, we could say a snare goes. In my mind, snare is a very cuttable card, especially like it's different right now, but yeah, I don't know. Snare, like a lot of the times you'd rather just like have a piece of ice because you don't really want to pay for snare early. This is assuming threat 3, yeah. You don't need divert power anyway. Punitive is way too sensible. It is way too sensible. We're just building punitive egg. Yeah, but we're PE, and we have Moonpool, you see. It leads you being RH real fast. Oh, man. Oh, did I edit this? I forgot to edit this. Boom. Boom. We want a pivot. I'll lose a snare. This looks fun. We have a game. Let's go. Okay, Sable. We want an Anemone on HQ. We also have a Rashida. We also have a Fuji. Fuji is bad. We want to mulligan, I think. Yeah, because we don't want Fuji. Anything but Fuji. That's great. We don't need a hybrid release, so we can just like Hansi that, put a Vampy on HQ, and like draw a card. Okay. We don't need to Anemone R&D. Oh, they rolled Archive, so they're going to go steal the hybrid release. That's disappointing. I probably shouldn't have just like thrown out an agenda, but it's fine. Lost to Hermes. Beautiful hit. We don't want to deal with that. We have 14 agendas in this deck. That's actually really good for us. I'm so happy we threw the agenda out now. Data Loop's a good draw. Rashida's also a good draw. I guess we are Rashidaing behind a Data Loop. I kind of struggling to figure out where this Data Loop is supposed to go. Yeah. We need to set up ice pretty quickly here. That's fine. I mean, we're about to Rashida, hopefully. Don't steal. Do not steal. Because we need this Rashida. Uh-oh. Did you see my secrets? I wonder what we saw. What do we think? Mwanza. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we want to put a Tithe on R&D and Anemone on Archives. And then a Daniela on HQ, maybe? On the remote? Daniela on remote's probably the good play. Daniela on HQ is the funny play. We'll make the good play. Like, because the funny play is where you have Mwanza and Daniela together on HQ. Hermes Mwanza will be fun, yeah. Hey. We're getting diversioned. That's fine. We'll still res this. They don't have money to lose, so only one of these subs is going to trigger. But if I overdraw, I'm actually okay with that, because we're like a discard agenda deck, right? We found the other punitive. Too sensible. Okay. We don't need to res this. That's fine. You want to trash Daniela? Oh, actually, resing that actually makes it awkward to trash. I guess I should have resed it. Mistake. Yeah. Okay. Now what? How scared are we of diversion? Not really. We just like put this on R&D. And then we can take a credit and put a Daniela on Archives and discard hybrid release. I like that. We're cooking. We are cooking. Now what is a good evergreen deck name? Yeah. See, not resing the Daniela means we have $2 to res the Daniela on Archives. It kind of worked out. Bravado. Oh, that's so sad. Why didn't we go R&D? That's so sad. They're okay, so it's good to know. Like, they are respecting Mwanza. That's like a good note to make about our opponent here. That is a good draw, I think. We'll just like Anemone Archives and take 2 credits. We're not going to have money for Rashida for a long time behind this data loop. Of course, we could also just install Rashida credit, and like they might respect a 4-cost ice. I feel like they won't though. So let's just play it slow. We're suddenly icing Archives. If they run with just like no res, res Daniela, it's not great. But this is why we need the Hansis, right? We can't rely on Mwanza City Grid for money. Hopefully we draw a Hansi here. Then we can Hansi something. Is it Daniela? I really hope I've not just created something and people are gonna have to deal with this, because this, I don't want this to be popular. They have to respect 5-cost ice, but not 4-cost. Yeah, that was my thought too. Although Karuna is a great piece of ice. Don't have it here, but a great piece of ice. Sting's a great draw. Let's just click for money and discard that. We could get doofed. Could get boomerang doofed at any point. I probably want to put another ice on HQ if I can help it. Although we probably can't afford to do that, so we're just going to have to eat doofs and let upgrades get trashed. Although if they try to doof, we'll pre-res the Daniela. Quarantine the stream. We can't let this jank escape containment. Oh, man. Almost installed twinning. Yeah, we won't need twinning. I mean, you might need twinning. Unity. That's a sus install. That means we're going to run HQ next turn. We don't want that. Dang it. What do we do about that? I need to draw Mwanza. Do we just draw? Oh, man. Install Rashida in the remote isn't going to work. There's so many things that's going to go wrong if we install Rashida in the remote, including res, data loop, run archives. That's not helpful. What doesn't work on archives? They thought Mwanza might work on archives? No, but Daniela works on archives. Divert Power's cute. Maybe we just install this with no intention of resing data loop. Yeah, that seems fine. I don't see us triggering Rashida. Do we just discard 2 Regenesis? That seems wrong. Oh boy. Okay, we're far from this big deal. We're going to discard big deal. Maybe we'll shuffle it back later, but we're not going to use it now. They got Mark on HQ. They're going to Diversion. We're going to res Daniela, and then we're going to lose 4 credits, and they're going to run and trash Rashida after. Here it comes. Oh. Inside job. Okay. That's fine. House of Knives is neat. Oh, we need this tithe res so we can divert power it. This is all bad. Although I don't really want to sim. Do we sim reset? What does that do for us? We get to shuffle back Hansi review. Okay. Okay, we're gonna play this. I don't know what we're doing. So we're gonna play this. Maybe we draw first, actually. We're gonna draw first. Okay, so now we're gonna play this. Because we have $5. We're gonna draw a Hansi review, right? So we're gonna go boom, boom. And then 2 punitives, and we'll just shuffle those back. Because we want different cards at the moment. Divert power is still cute. Actually, divert power is not needed either. So go like that, and then we'll shuffle back the 2 punitives, the Hansi, the Daniela. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 points in archives. That's fine. And the divert, the Rashida, the big deal, the Rashida. Oh, that's fine, actually. We'll take out Hansi. We'll take a Mwanza. Okay. We're good. We're good. That's not a Hansi review, but it is a upgrade that might prevent them from playing Diversion. This is very stupid. We just have 5 points sitting in the bin. Boomerang? Wait, what? Okay. That's fine. It's very fine. We're going to put a tithe on there next turn, I guess. And then start doing stuff. That's a bones. That's rude. I'd prefer they not be able to play that card. Oh. Okay. Oh, I could like res Daniela here. They're interested in R&D. Fine. We don't want to give information, although it should be pretty obvious that that's Daniela, but maybe it's not. Rashida's a great draw. Ish. Okay. Yes! We get Rashida. What a great card. And we got a Hansi review. Wait, did we shuffle the big deal back? We didn't. But we can also pivot for the sim reset to shuffle it back. Maybe we should have shuffled the big deal back. But then we wouldn't have drawn the Rashida, you know? I think we just want Sting. No, but if we score, they're going to get a Hermes trigger. Ooh. Pivot. What does pivot do for us? What is in this deck? Is this only 1 pointers and punitive? There's 3 Fujis. What does pivot do for us? Nothing. It gets a sim reset. Do we want sim reset? Not really. Maybe? Maybe. Let's go like this. This seems fine. They can break into this remote and steal a sting. That seems fine. The big bluff is pivot for Fuji and pretend like we have a totally solid Regenesis window. Oh, true. I mean, I feel like we'll draw Fuji soon enough. But that's true. We could, like, pick up a Fuji, throw it in the bin. Anansi's cute. Let's just score this. Lost 20, lost daily cast. We had to bounce a card, and then I'm just going to reinstall whatever that card is. Oh, or not. We might install Anansi instead, which means we're going to put a Tithe on HQ. But also there's Mwanza on HQ, so we don't actually care that much. Let's put an Anansi on R&D, and then we're going to get diversioned. Does that sound like a plan? Do we want to get diversioned? Yes. Yes, we do. We're gonna pitch snare? Ugh. I want all this ice. Okay, we're gonna put the Tithe on R&D. But what is bad if they run R&D? Is it bad if they run R&D? It's not really. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna keep everything and throw out the Tithe. Tithe is so good. Oh, okay, we're doing this. We need to keep the divert power in case they run archives, so that we can res the anemones and then divert power the anemones. Nobody said it's good. But that's what we're doing. I think it is good. I don't know. Discarding Tithes feels awful. Maybe we can't actually afford Anansi here. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, they were just scared of Anansi the whole time. It's not. That's why they weren't running R&D. Okay. Are we breaking this? And then stealing Fuji and then dying? No. No, we're not. What did we see? Oh, they wouldn't have died. They had Gamble. They saw Anemone? Ice R&D. Credit. We're going to res Anemone. And then we're going to have to throw out the snare. It's kind of sad. And then we can divert power to res Anansi on the remote. Yeah. They're going to run R&D here? They're going to Bravado R&D here? Okay. They're going to Bravado the remote? What? What? I'm so sad. What does that run? We res data loop? 7. And then we just click for 3 next turn. We click for 2 and install something. No, we can't res this data loop. Ugh. This is so sad. It's thrilling PE gameplay. Oh, hey, diversion. That's fine. We do have to res this in case they want to trick us. Oh, they got the 4th turtle counter to play the diversion. Fair enough. There's only one more diversion. Ooh. It's not a bad draw. More thrilling PE gameplay. Let's get another thing rezzed so that we can divert power the Anansi. Of course, we could always res the Daniela just to like net us a credit, but we can do better than that. We can res an Anemone and just grind them out. Where are we running? Is it the remote again? No. Okay, very good. We're gonna go boom and throw out the snare. We hit Bankroll and Chesby. Fine, those cards don't matter. A lot of the cards don't matter now. This is just HP. Fuji Steel is lethal, actually, so they're gonna jack out. Oh, wait, but it costs us money to play the Divert Power, so we're actually just gonna have to click for credits. Oh, we installed daily casts. That's not right, because that's a hit point that seems more valuable as a hit point than 5 credits. Okay. We have to res the Daniela here. Oh, that's cute. Okay, and steal 3 credits. They could run archives. They're not doing that. They could steal Fuji. They're gonna steal Sting. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna draw Fuji. That's a good draw, I think. That's a great draw. We're doing nothing but clicking for 3. And then... how good is Punitive? Like... how good is Anansi? Anansi's like not good, right? Yeah, Anansi's not good. We're not gonna have the money for Anansi. I'll just throw that out. Oh, but we can res the Anansi with the Divert Power. Maybe that was wrong. I don't know. There's another Anansi. We'll just draw the other one. That's fine. They got 6 HP left. And a Paladin that's about to die. I think we're looking good. I just need money. That's all we need. Oh, and money has arrived. Okay, we don't need the Divert Power anymore. Because rezzing all of this is good enough. We don't need to de-res the Anemone on R&D, I don't think. Because the punitives are more important. If they steal a Fuji, we can punitive them. We have double Anemone archives. We actually just win this game, which is amazing. It's fine. They're gonna give us a credit. Snare! Got him. Got him. Oh. We're very skilled. Very, very, very skilled. I'm gonna click for 3 credits. Oh man. Is it a good deck? What do we think? Is it a good deck? We're 1 credit short from killing them next turn off a 1-pointer. Okay, GG. Should we kill them with Moonpool Regenesis? Or kill them with Punitive? I feel like we don't want to show the Punitive. Oh, but we also, like, don't... Oh, no, they know we have Moonpool. Do they know we have Moonpool? I don't know. We're going to kill them with Moonpool, because that's style. GG. Why is Daniela good on archives? Runner can decline to steal all but still flip them up. That's correct. They can do that, yes. That's why we have, whatchamacallit, divert power to flip the anemones over and over again that are protecting archives, and we also have the simulation reset to put the agendas back so we can put them back into archives face down. Yeah. If you think the deck doesn't work, please come and play against it, because I would, because and until like that happens, it's kind of 2-0. Yeah. Also, it's like, as long as I put ice on archives, you also have to break through the ice. Like, anemone is one thing, right? But as long as there's ice on archives, you still have to like pay through the ice just to go and trash an upgrade, and then you have to shuffle 2 cards away to trash the upgrade, which is also pretty annoying. So you kind of have to like start the turn with 6 cards, or like you have to like have 6 cards, run through double anemone, and then in order to trash Daniela, you have to shuffle 2 cards back into the deck. And then you'll have a hand size, or then you'll have like 0 cards in hand if you ran with 6. And then you just have to draw back up, which seems like, I mean, that probably hurts my game plan enough. But that's assuming runner wants to steal those agendas. No. That's what I'm saying. Is like, you don't go and steal the agendas. You just go and trash the Daniela, but you still have to run through the anemones. And then, like, if I have divert power in hand, we can divert power and flip the anemones face down again. And then I can wait for my sim reset, play the sim reset. It's probably hella slow, and I lose in the time that I try to do that. I agree. Also, if you don't diversion, and I'm forced to pre-res the Daniela, why bother trashing Daniela? Oh, I see. That's fair. So we just run archives and flip them face up and then leave everything there. Yeah, that seems like a hole, yeah. That does seem like a problem. Kakurenbo, yeah. Kakurenbo's a counter to that line. It's like, but you would play a 1 of Kakurenbo, and then it's still actually kind of bad, because the runner can just go and run it again. No, like, Kakurenbo's not like a permanent solution, though, because if the runner ran archives once, they can also, like, after you Kakurenbo, just run archives again. And that doesn't actually do anything, because all you're doing is just trading turns. Unless you're actually re-resing your anemone. So, like, they go run, you res your anemones, and then you divert power your anemones, and then the turn after you Kakurenbo, so now they need to run through the anemones again, and you're just trying to, like, hit them on HP. We're against Zahya again. Okay. We have Mwanza City Grid, 2 agendas, and a punitive. I really want to keep this. We're going to keep this. We're converging on an unbanned nanny grid? No, we can't do that. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Okay, draw another agenda. That's cute, I guess. That's really good. Let's go ice on HQ, or that's not ice, whatever that thing's called. And then we're going to anemone R&D. We don't need the anemone. We kind of want the anemone on archives, right? Right. So we could just like install Moonpool. No, that's bad. Oh, okay. We'll put this on R&D. I don't know why we need to ice R&D. I don't think we do. We could have just thrown it on archives. Please run HQ. Please run HQ. Let's go money. Yeah. Okay, so they're going to take 2 damage, 3 more damage, and then they actually don't die to the punitive. But we don't care. We're just like gaining money, so let's do this. I might kill you. Are they going to access? No! They didn't access the House of Knives. I mean, that's fine. It's fine. Another Monza? Ice? Not ice. Ice? Not ice. Monza R&D is fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we need to find an ice and score this House of Knives. Okay. Verbal plasticity is pretty good. It's pretty good. We're running again? Oh. Moonpool? Okay. Lost Kurupira? Hybrid release? And now I need to draw another punitive. That's not it. That's divert power, though. That's good. That's good. Okay. Yikers. Are we putting Tithe on HQ? Or are we just gonna, like, continue gaining money? We just... What is Tithe doing? We're gonna put this on HQ. I've gotten enough money, but I also don't want to play the divert power. Running HQ literally click for 6 for the runner. Yeah, it is. It is. See, it's click for 6, but I'm gaining 10. Wait, how are they gaining 6? They're gaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're getting 5. They're getting 5, I'm getting 10. No. Are we actually just going to sim reset this hand? I think we are. I don't need any of these cards. Let me shuffle this snare back. Okay, we're going to sim reset. We want the divert power, I think. Yeah, we want the divert power. Do we? Yeah, I think we do. We'll leave a Moonpool in there. Nice draw. Okay, we're in business. Ian, can I interest you in a game? Oh, another Carmen. Okay. Anansi? We need to ice archives? We could draw and pitch. We could play Hanzi Review. Yeah, okay. That's nice, I think. Ugh. I think we have to ice archives here. We could ice archives, divert power, and resonancy. Just because the value is too good. They also have a lot of run events in their deck. Oh, man. Nah. YOLO. Roll R&D. That's not R&D. We don't really want them to run HQ. We need to divert power this Mwanza City Grid. Okay. Okay. That is a future play we can make. That is a future play we can make. Do we discard the Fuji? They're gonna run archives next turn, though. Just randomly. Surely, right? We could throw out the divert. Yeah, we're gonna throw out the divert. Like, next turn we're gonna, like, Hansi, the Fuji, and then Regenesis. Yeah, okay. It's a good thing we didn't throw the Fuji in there. Oh, we should have House of Knives, maybe? Nah. They might run HQ here. Please don't do that. Do not run HQ. Do not. Don't do it. That is fine. That is also fine. Okay. That is actually a good draw, I think. So we're going to go draw. It's also a good draw. We just install and then Fuji? Wait, should I have just installed double advanced Fuji? I kind of thought like archives was protected, but it's actually not. We're not good at this game right now. Also, I don't like how obvious the Hansi makes this. It's fine. YOLO. We're gonna roll R&D for Mark. Yeah, there we go. And then we're all good. Install single advance for Genesis. Install single advance for Genesis. Oh, and then discard the Fuji instead of instead of playing the whatchamacallit. That's fair. It's okay. We're not going to check archives this turn. Yeah, we're not. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. We're in business. Look at this. Boom, boom. Everything's good. Nobody had any doubt at any moment. Right? Right. Nobody had any doubt. We can pivot for big deal now? Sim reset? Okay. I think we're just installing Sting. Pivot for big deal after? Yeah. What does that get us? It gets us agendas or operations. We don't need either at the moment. Sting is fine. We just like install this and take 2 credits. That's fine. This is great. Although if this got stolen, then we probably lose. Well, we would like maybe land a punitive after House of Knives, 3 damage. Yeah. That costs money. Wait, how does this work? Breach R&D. Okay, wait. Let's find out what the actual text of Mwanza City Grid is. Pretty sure it works, right? Whenever the runner breaches the server, they access 3 additional cards. Right. Okay. Now, we don't actually need them. Like, we're still going to res this, I think. But we don't actually need them. We could make something beautiful together. I don't need them to access more cards. I feel like I will pass. But we do want to House of Knives. They do see a lot of cards. I don't know. That's fine. Do we need to, like, Mwanza? Nah. How many snares are in there? There's 1? I did go down to 2 snares, right? Yeah, I did. Nothing? They saw nothing? Wait, what? I guess we've drawn 8 of our 14 agendas. Oh, we actually care about money here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a code gate breaker in here? We do. We do. Costs us $7. And then we just die, actually. 7, 14. Yeah, we actually just die to big deal Sting. Okay. What a way to win the game. What a way to win the game. This is why we do this. What a way. What a way to win the game. Big deal. Sting. GG. Okay. This is coming together. This is coming together. Oh, the big deal is a good include. Okay. How are we feeling? Want to do one more? Maybe? No respect for Steel Skin Splash. That's true. I mean, we gotta go for it. Can we make it 4-0? I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna throw a random plug at Ocarina again. I talked about this at the start of the stream, but Ocarina is happening on Saturday, right after AMT. Lots of people playing in the AMT. You can play in both, so do go check out Ocarina. It is on Always Be Running. All the information is there. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming it on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe almost as fun as this deck. Ooh. Let's go. One more game. We got a lat. This seems like a great hand. This seems like a great hand. We're going to get a Anansi on a remote, and we're going to put a House of Knives behind it. And that's going to be life, I think. Now the question is, do we want the... I feel like we want this here and the Mwanza on R&D. Nah, we're just gonna stick to what you're supposed to do. The artist, okay. If they run here, they do like steal 2 agendas, but that's okay. Daniela's cute. We need money. It's not money, but that's good to have in our hand for Fuji purposes. Or for Fuji purposes. For death purposes. Tithe is cute. Tithe server 1's probably good enough, and then we can start. We can like put a House of Knives behind there. Let's do that. Don't love this setup we've got, but it'll do. Give the runner a lot of lat draw value, but they seem very interested in setting up. That is scary. We don't want to draw that. We might Daniela HQ. Yeah. Okay, we've got the Daniela Mwanza City Grid Dream. It's so sad that these aren't fetal AIs, because fetal AIs trigger on access, whereas this has to be actually stolen in order to deal damage. That's an amazing draw. We hit a Spark of Inspiration. Right. So this is just Rashida. Third DZMZ. Holy. We've got a lot of free programs. Carmen's going to be breaking sentries. Okay, we drew another Daniela. So now we can like dump agendas and install Daniela there. So actually we just like go ahead and try to Regenesis. It's not really going to work because our ice is kind of bad. Ice is kind of bad. Although we might be able to like just put a Fuji in there and then kill the runner with Punitive? Not really. We need HQ to get run. How do we do that? We just need to take credits. I have to discard cards here, surely. It's like Daniela Archives, Regenesis Remote. Maybe we don't even Regenesis Remote. We just go Daniela Archives, Data Loop Archives, and then take a credit and pitch 2 Fujis. This seems okay. Obviously, if they run here, then... Actually, if they run here and they don't have 6 cards, they just die. This is the beautiful part, right? Like, this is what Raji was saying before, is you could just run and flip the agendas face up, but you can only do that if Daniela's already rezzed. Because otherwise, I'll just not res the Daniela, and you might just die to damage. So you still have to have a bunch of cards in your hand. Yeah. Sting is fine. Sting is fine. Okay, we're gonna like score this Regenesis. I feel like our opponent is not gonna run because they. Okay, I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This costs 2. I think I'm happy to just flip a non-C here. We'll just run them through a non-C. Yeah, last turn I didn't put anything in there for them to run, so it makes sense that they weren't really running. Now they might be running. They might want to check archives now because of the Regenesis. So we'll have to keep that information in our head, that our opponent should know that there's Fuji in the bin. Next turn is install Sting, credit. Ooh, that's a good draw. Running again. Interesting. Okay. Might hold the House of Knives token here because it's too early in the turn. Turbine and rigging up. Okay. We're doing good, I think. Everything the runner installs is free. Credit. Hansei seems okay. They don't have a code gate breaker. We actually want one of those Fujis to jam now that we have double punitive. This costs 5. Vampy probably also costs them 5. Let's keep the Anansi, I think. Oh, but Vampies are only code gate. Okay, we need to make them install their code gate breaker, so we gotta keep the Vampy. I think we're doing good. I think. Although they have artists, so it's like they have like a decent econ system. They got smart word distributor, which is also kind of bad for us. We've got some problems. Ooh, now we have double punitive. Do we just pivot for Fuji? We pivot for Regenesis? We draw Regenesis? This is a good draw, actually. Oh, wait. You may install one face down card from archives, like Fuji. Okay, we're gonna snare them. You should never install snare, but it seems like our opponent is running remotes. Although I can see them not running this one. Oh. Okay. Wait. They die? Right? Data loop? Are they dead? Wait a second. Are they dead? They can't access here. They have to jack out. Or they have to bounce off this data loop. Otherwise, they are dead. Oh, we're hushing? Wait, no, we've already... Wait, what is happening? Oh, okay. So we can break. And then we're going to continue. And then we're going to continue. And then we're going to ping them for 1. And then they die to Fuji. GG. Very good. Very good. Very good. GG. Oh, man. No respect for steel skins. No respect for steel skins. Well, I mean, like, what? Next turn we are going to hybrid release, score. Well, like, we're going to try to score it and see if they clot us, which they shouldn't. But if they do, that's fine. Then they just have to run and go get it. And then we're going to score and put a Fuji in there, and then we're going to, like, start advancing this Fuji with double punitive in hand. Seems good. Seems very janky. Very, very janky. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it a stream. This has been fun. I need to go and, like, delete the other weird video that exists because the stream cut out for some reason. But yeah. Yeah. Come play Ocarina on Saturday. We also got AMT. I'm going to stream anything I play in, so at the very least there'll be Ocarina. And I might play an AMT if I want to wake up at 7 a.m. And play all day. So we'll see. Also, Fight Club is happening. For those who... Yeah, oh, okay. Let me give a Fight Club shout out, because there is some good Fight Club stuff that's happening. Let me open that very quickly. Shoot. This, oh, okay, I can just copy that. Okay, so we have a couple things to show. First of all, so for those who don't know, the Fight Club is happening. There's a bunch of teams registered, and we're doing a single elimination, three players per team format, where you have 3 players from each team playing against each other in a best of 5 games, and that will decide one of the teams will win 3 or more games, and that will be the team that moves on. And here's the bracket. Or wait. Deck lists? Where's the bracket? Where is the bracket? All of the matches. Well, here's the matches. Actually, here. Here's the bracket. So this is the bracket. I should move my face out of the way. So we've got a bunch of teams, and they are, they're playing against each other this week and next week, I think. And right now, there's this Fight Club Frenzy 2024 prediction thing that you can participate in, even if you're not playing, where you basically can go to this Google Doc, which I will put in the description of the video, on YouTube, that is. So go check that out, like 30 seconds after I end the stream. So yeah, I'll link this form, and what you can do with this form is there will be a link to this bracket, and you can basically look at, like, all the pairings of the bracket and look at who is on which team, and then predict who is going to win each matchup and predict the entire bracket. So yeah, that's, like, something that's, like, I think that's pretty cool and pretty fun that's going on. So go check that out. I will also stream all of my team's matches if I can. My team is TFP +1. I don't know if you can see the highlight. I think you can. Yeah, so I will try to stream all the matches that my team is playing in. I am not playing round 1, so we are basically scheduling the first matchup with the 3 people who are playing, So I might not be available when they decide to play. But if I am, I'll try to stream it. If we win, we will play against Snare Bears, who had a bye in the first round. I think? Yeah. They had a bye in the first round, so we'll be up against Snare Bears in 2 weeks if we win this match. And it's a pretty like cutthroat format because it's single elimination, so you slip up once and you're out. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So that's happening. Check out the forum. I think it's really cool. Okay, that's it for me, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on Saturday.